As soon as he was back in the changing room, away from the glare of the cameras and the eyes of the world, Lionel Messi got rid of it. He had been presented with the Golden Ball, the prize for the outstanding player in the 2014 World Cup, on the field at the Maracana, and he had accepted it because it was the decent thing to do. Unsmiling, he had held the trophy carefully, delicately, as if it was an explosive that might go off at any second, for as long as he could bear. As soon as he could hand it over, though, he did so, giving it to Alfredo Pernas, one of his most trusted consiglieri on Argentina's staff, to do whatever he needed to do with it. Messi did not care. All he knew was that he did not want it. Why would he? He had been given the trophy only a few minutes after Argentina had lost the World Cup final, after the one prize he craved more than any other in soccer had eluded him at the last. He did not need a memento for that night to be etched into his brain. He would later say, regret the defeat for the rest of his life. 7 years later, Messi returns to Maracana this weekend. This time, it may be the Copa América on the line, rather than the World Cup, and it is Brazil that stands in his way, rather than Germany, but still, Saturday's final feels like Messi's chance, perhaps his last, best chance, to slay the ghosts of 2014, as Cristian Grosso put it in Nácion this week. That is not, sadly, quite how it works. There is no balm for the lingering ache of that defeat to Mario Götze and Germany. Once Pernas had whisked his unwanted trophy out of sight, out of mind, Messi sat in the changing room and cried, his friend and teammate Pablo Zabaleta said, like a baby. He was, in that, not alone. Messi has said he has never been able to watch the game back, though why anyone would expect him to do so is not entirely clear. He does not need to, not really, the things he could have done differently, the chances wasted by Gonzalo, Higuaín and Rodrigo Palacio are scoured into his soul. They will haunt him for the rest of his days, whether he wins the Copa América this weekend or the World Cup next year. He will never win that World Cup. He will never have that chance again. That is not to say that Messi has been short of animating force over the last 3 weeks or so. He opened his tournament with a brilliant free kick against Chile. There is no point describing it, you know what it looks like, because it was Messi, and it was a free kick, and you can picture what that looks like immediately, and he has barely paused for breath since. He scored twice more in a rout of Bolivia, added another goal late in the quarterfinal win against Ecuador, and then created Lautaro Martínez's goal in the semifinal against Colombia. Nothing, though, encapsulated Messi's mood in the tournament quite like what happened during the penalty shootout that settled that game. Messi has always been a quiet, undemonstrative sort of genius.